That was
okay. I found it. Hi, Donis. Oh, come on. All right, first person here. Avery, can you lower that? First person here is Summer Love. Could I have a reading around me and GP Sagittarius? Well, you have communication either coming in or picking up. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Slow and steady wins the race. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation. And don't settle for less than you want or deserve. Jamie and Brianna Aries. Anxiety eases and moves into the past when communication comes in. Maybe within the next 6 weeks or so. I would say slow and steady wins the race, and I would just kind of go with the flow of things. She's still kind of feeling like she's not really sure that, like, her energy is pulling away from this situation. So I wouldn't try to force anything because I think it may wind up making things worse. There should be some communication coming in sometime, maybe next month. Avery, lower it. Queen City, love. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities around love. If you're already with someone, your current relationship should be functioning well. If you're not with anyone, you have new energy coming in. That could be fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Sometime over the summer, with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities that push life forward, possible with the Gemini. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Hello, General. Something nice may happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may have some money coming in. Not bad. T-Vet for tomorrow. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Listening to your intuition. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Teamwork is favored. Could also be spending time possibly with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. AA, work for this week. Okay, it looks like an average week. Grounded and stable, slow and steady wins the race. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. And don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around career. It's kind of an average week. Tiffany, vibes between Seth and Leah. I would say mutual respect, friendship, positivity, life's moving forward, well functioning. I don't know what kind of a relationship these people have, but it looks like it's moving forward and it's pretty well functioning. What?
Mom, are you able to give this stuff to him because it's just crumbs?
Yeah, if it's just crumbs, you can give it to him. Yep. Beavis, should I tell ST about the secret I have? Okay, the cards can't make the decision for you, but the energy is leaning more towards, like, keep the secret to yourself. The less people know. Cinnamon for tomorrow. Life's moving forward and you're ready for it. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Listen to your intuition. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Alpha, general. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Listen to your intuition. You're making decisions that push life forward towards greener pastures. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And with the Empress, you could have love and money coming in or more of it. Nat, love. When it comes to love, you have a new journey on the horizon. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, or anything that's been like indecisive, old news, old shit, old wounds, like letting all this go brings in a new journey, and that new journey could be with a Virgo. Perseverance pays off around love, could also be with another earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Listen to your intuition. Life moves forward. Lily, if I go on a date with Jesse the Aquarius, do you see that we will like each other? Yeah, I think so. There's opportunity there. Jasmina, work. Work looks okay. It's a little slow and steady wins the race, but you have a wish coming true. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around career, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Payment, what to expect from Kiki HR at SN regarding the job I was interviewed for recently. You'll hear from her, but I don't know that things are moving forward quickly. She shows as the hermit, but there is communication coming in, but it doesn't look successful. You got Six of Wands is in reverse. So you may hear from her. I'm just reluctant to say that there's going to be good news. However, regardless of whether or not you get good news there, you do have cause for celebration and a wish that comes true around a new job coming in. So if it's not her, it'll be something else. Red, will I get out of training? Will I get out of training toe reg early? Like, are you going to get out of the training program early? You could, yeah, that could happen. Question, does the woman living below me have someone else living with her again? Is it the guy who followed me in and acted strange? I think it's probably him. Yes and no. I think he's staying there. I don't think he's like legally moved in, and I don't think he has like moved all his stuff in, but yeah, he's there. $555 love. When it comes to love, explore your options and don't settle for less than you want or deserve. Anything that's been like a past person coming back or any kind of cycles or recycling old people, if you shut the door on what hasn't worked, new doors will open that will be bringing in opportunities that can work. You have fire coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Listen to your intuition. But if you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You also have a Sagittarius coming in. New beginnings on the horizon. Life moves forward. Miss Billy, love in a relationship. You may be feeling a little disappointed around this situation. I don't know like what the story is, but it looks like there's disappointment over an old wound that may keep resurfacing, or it could be something that's in the back of your mind or their mind or whoever has the hurt. And it's like hasn't really fully gone away. Listen to your intuition, express your wants and needs around the situation, and don't be afraid to set boundaries. Listen to your intuition. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to love. Peach, how would the Aries feel about me if we met up? Okay, may have respect for you, find you to be somebody who is like nice, easy to get along with, pleasant, somebody who's got a good personality, somebody who is strong, independent, and caring. Taylor, dating, how does T feel about me? May have a lot of respect for you, may think that you're genuinely a nice person, somebody who is loyal, compassionate, sincere, smart, intelligent, hardworking, successful, pretty good, grounded and stable. Payment, just hope to get a job offer from many places that I've been applying for. I know it's been a long time. It's so frustrating. But you're gonna get something. Susie, T, the Capricorn, and I for this week. Things look a little slow, but there is communication. There may be some indecision, like you may be talking about getting together, but not setting any real plans, or there could be some indecision. But there is communication. You should be planning to see one another, but I don't know that you're going to see each other this week. Maybe soon. Question, I think that she's charging people rent. Will he have to leave if I turn her in again, or maybe they'll evict her? I would turn her in again. Something is going to catch up with her, and yeah, she's going to have to go. Yeah, it's not going to work. Yeah, she can't do that. Whatever it is, it's not legit. Tanya, I called about the tax bill and it's real. However, I don't think that they've gotten the paperwork I filed about the exemption. Will it work in my favor? I'm nervous. I think it will work in your favor. I think that you're going to be able to, like, something is going to happen in your benefit. I don't know exactly what it is. So if you have some kind of an exemption or whatever it is, yeah, it'll work. Yeah, I think you'll be okay. I don't think that you're going to have to pay it, and I don't think that you're going to have to pay it in full. Maybe you may have to pay part of it, but I think it works out basically in your favor. Red, advice while I'm in training for both. Looks okay. So you may be able to manage everything. You're feeling well compensated. Things are in balance. Things are moving forward. Happiness is coming in. Feeling like it may go by very fast too. Like it may be a busy couple of weeks and then it's over, it's done. Yeah, you should be okay. Make sure you get enough rest. Don't get overwhelmed. Everything's going to be fine. It'll work itself out. Tanya, love. When it comes to love, you have cause for celebration coming in. Your luck is changing and you're making decisions. Got a Capricorn around. You have fire around, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Sagittarius, I think it is. With the Empress, you've got love and money coming in, or more of it. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and so does negativity. Love is looking pretty promising. Girl, wake up. Timeline when Urban Strategies will contact me for an interview. I used Crystal as a reference, and she said that I will for sure be hired. You may hear from them sometime like late June, early July kind of time frame. Relatively soon. Relatively soon. Shrushti, General. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life comes into balance. Might hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Maybe feeling better, compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Dorella, will Sean F. tell Tony about the text message that I have been sending Sean about Tony? I don't think he's going to tell him. I don't think so. Tanya, I turned in a parent to child transfer. There wasn't supposed to be a reassessment of the course. The county is greedy. I turned in a parent to child transfer. There wasn't supposed to be a reassessment. Oh, yeah. Yeah. They're going to try to fucking take whatever they can. That's not right. Susie, General for this week. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You have a wish that comes true. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Slow and steady wins the race. Listen to your intuition. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders and life begins to move forward. New beginnings are on the horizon. Not bad. Not a bad week. Tanya said Sherry's has been around strong for the past 2 days. Okay. Okay. Pretty good. Tanya, General for the near future. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with that fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. An old wound or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. Life moves forward. Cinnamon, so do you see me moving to St. Louis or visiting again anytime soon? What's next for Devin and I? Oh, that's two separate questions. Okay. I don't see you moving or visiting there like in the immediate future, but that's kind of a free will thing, so you can make the decision to do so, but I don't see it as of right now. What's next for Devin and I? It looks like it's communication is either coming in or picking up through text message. Listen to your intuition and don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation. Slow and steady wins the race. Arthur, I need the person's name or their astrological sign. Lucinda, anything Tarot wants me to know. Anxiety eases and moves into the past and life moves forward. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Maybe spending time with the Sagittarius. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with the Gemini. Money comes in, finances improve. You could be planning travel. Macy, general for the rest of the week. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Slow and steady wins the race, but life moves forward towards greener pastures. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Space Cowboy, does Armani think about me? And if so, what about? I don't see this person ruminating over anything specific, but you could cross their mind on occasion, or something may remind you of them. So I do think you cross their mind on occasion. Kimon, anything I need to be aware of in having bad dreams? Listen to your intuition. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to personal and professional relationships. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And you may reconnect with an old friend or somebody that you haven't seen in a while. A new journey begins. Lucky, energy between Jay and I. Looks pretty good. It's like well-balanced, mutual respect, well-functioning, successful. So will the Pisces call you soon? Is that what the question is, Arthur? Okay. I don't see communication coming in on the immediate horizon. If you want to speak to this person, my suggestion would be to reach out to them rather than wait, because they just seem slow. Cosmic energy of the UPS guy today towards me. He looked extra good today, all smiles with me, but that's it. Energy's okay. It's like grounded, stable, respectful, pleasant. It's okay. Earth Angel, does Damar understand I'm not into him? He's annoying. He knows you're not into him, but he thinks that, like, he thinks he's charming and that you're going to change your mind. Yeah, he's wrong. He's wrong. What a dope. Slayer of darkness, will I receive a windfall financially when I leave this abusive relationship? I don't see a windfall of money coming in. It looks like two separate, like one thing doesn't have to do with the other. Or I don't see the connection as of what money would have to do with leaving the relationship. Not as of now, I don't see that. Ashley, will I finally find love? You do have love opportunity coming in this summer. A new journey may begin with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But Aquarius comes up the strongest. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve. Listen to your intuition, and you could find yourself in a well-balanced, well-functioning, committed relationship. Tanya, Edward the Capricorn, I think he's feeling more relaxed and confident. Spent the night last night, no sex the past few times. He stayed over, just enjoying time together. It looks good though. Look, you have like romance that could lead to commitment, and it could be long term. So let's see what happens. There's potential here. That doesn't mean that you have to, it doesn't have to go that far, but there is potential. So things look pretty good. Cosmic, did he find me attractive or am I tripping? Will the energy ever change? He could find you to be attractive, but I don't see him like asking you out or anything like that. If you're interested in him, you may have to be the one to do that. It doesn't look like he's coming forward like that as of right now anyway. Anthony, what is my next graduate study and what do you see? PhD study in Canada, master's or PhD in Hong Kong, could say. It looks like the next, immediately on the horizon, it could be the PhD in Hong Kong. And then next would be the PhD in China. And last is Canada. Earth Angel, will Alex make a return into my life? Just like a reconnection, like just communication you're asking about? I would say you could hear from this person at some point, but I don't see all that much changing big picture. Raymond, will Fabi want to get married this year? I'm not convinced that she's going to want to get married this year. I can't. I'm in the middle of something. Take him with you to the bathroom. Avery, the light is the one closest to the door. Here, take this. There's a night light in there.
There's not.
There is. It's the unicorn one.
No, it's in here.
So then bring the unicorn one from in here into the bathroom. Doesn't that make sense?
Silence.
Zahaya, Z, should I ask Subaru for his number? Will he be interested in me back? It looks slow and steady wins the race, but I don't see any reason why you shouldn't try. I would give it a shot. Yes, let's see what happens. You're right, Anthony. President Avery needs to be brave. Emily, my stomach pain that started last night urgent for the ER, or should I wait for my regular appointment today towards the end of the week? Okay, were you okay?
Yeah.
Was there any monster in the bathroom?
No, but Miss Bean says to come, and then as soon as they opened the door, he just went out. And he's actually listening to me. He's the best dog ever had.
He's the worst? Is that what you said?
No, I said he's the best dog ever
Oh,
had.
he is the best, yeah.
That was, he just listened to me. And then as soon as I opened the door, I was like, don't go. But now
You know, I don't think that it's super serious for the ER, but I would rather see you be safe than sorry if you're having bad stomach pains. I feel like it's always better to be safe than sorry. I would go just in case. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Yeah, how will Gary react when he finds out I work for Penny? I don't know that you're going to see much of a reaction from him. He shows as like kind of neutral. He's grounded and stable and neutral. He may find it to be interesting, or maybe he didn't see that coming, or that's news to me kind of a thing. But he doesn't seem to have a big reaction. Cherry, will Virgo ask me out? That could happen, yeah. That may happen. Maybe sometime next month. Leo Moon, not sure if you answered mine, but what's coming towards me this summer? I didn't answer this. You're not looking back on the past, life is moving forward. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life comes into balance. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. You also could be planning travels. XXX, what do you see in the near future?
Mommy, Silas is just waiting by the door.
Okay, that's okay.
No, she's waiting in the middle of it.
Okay, that's all right.
But I don't think she said the door.
A disappointment heals and moves into the past, a wish comes true around work, school, or business. You have the world at your feet. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward, feeling like you may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Maggie Lowe. When it comes to love, don't be afraid to explore your options, lay down the law, set boundaries, new beginnings are on the horizon. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You have a Leo here, and then you have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Your love life should be moving forward sometime between now and the end of the fall. you're welcome, Lucky. D for tomorrow. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Money comes in, finances improve. Maybe not tomorrow, but that may be like between now and like the end of June. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Where am I? Mary for tomorrow. Disappointments heal and move into the past and life moves forward. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life comes into balance. A wish comes true. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan may make you feel relief. A wish comes true. Not bad. Not a bad day. Stephanie, possible characteristics of the person that's coming towards me in love. This person may be smart and intelligent, possibly a little bit on the introverted side, or maybe even a little shy. They could be very strong and have a strong work ethic, smart and intelligent, may have a creative side or a creative hobby, and they're very respectful. Hi, Mel. Cam, when will Tip reach out? I'm going to say maybe sometime like mid-June, maybe within the next few weeks. Brianne, I can't answer for my person. I need to know their name or their astrological sign and coming back to what? Coming back to the country, coming back to a relationship, coming back to a job. Is Steven coming back to be in a serious relationship with me? I'm not convinced that there's going to be commitment around this connection on the horizon. Susie, romance coming in. Perseverance pays off around love. Listen to your intuition and don't settle for less than you want or deserve. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You've got Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo coming in. You may have Water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Next relationship could have long-term commitment around it. Not bad. Not bad. Brenda for tonight and tomorrow. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. Money comes in, finances improve. You may get good news that comes in around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down around work, school, or business. Not bad. Kimona, answer for you already. Bella, pissed off Kevin. If I reach out, will he be a jerk? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Maybe what does Tara want me to know? Weight of the world slips off your shoulders and life begins to move forward towards greener pastures. Anxiety eases, maybe spending time with a Virgo or another earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Listen to your intuition. New beginnings are on the horizon around work, school, or business. Life comes into balance. Life's moving forward and you're ready for it. Not bad. Tanya, someone stole my friend's pictures of her rental home from Zillow. Is pretending to be her, stealing deposit money from potential tenants. Will she find out who? Holy shit! People are crazy. Yeah, she's gonna find out. They're gonna get caught. You know, like, what would they think of next? First of all, I don't have the nerves. Like, I would be so nervous if I did something like that. I would feel like I was constantly going to be getting in trouble. Every time I saw, like, a policeman, I would think they were coming after me. I don't know how people can do this and, like, sleep at night. I really don't. crazy. How did she find out that this was going on? Butterfly for the next 24. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. A new journey may begin. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Listen to your intuition and feeling ambitious. You should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Somebody came to her house. That's crazy. Oh my God, that's awful. I can't believe somebody came to her house. This world is a sick place. Beautiful one for tomorrow. You have growth, change, and transformation coming in and around work, school, or business. Life comes into balance. Listen to your intuition. Could be spending time with a Gemini. A Sagittarius. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward towards greener pastures. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Bella is Ty ignoring me intentionally. He does not respond. No, it's like it's in the back of his head to respond. I don't know how many times you've reached out to him, but it seems like his intentions are to get back to you, and eventually he will, because you've got communication coming in, and it leads to success. Moon is in reverse. He may even tell you, like with the moon in reverse, something gets revealed that will make sense as to why he hasn't answered. But I think you will hear from this person. Mel, the owner of the dog that was bitten by my sister's friend while at her apartment is trying to have criminal charges filed against them for harassment when they aren't even bothering her. Will she be successful? She'll be an accountant. Okay, let's see. She's not going to be successful. Like, I think she could file charges. Like, I think you could probably do that, but I don't think anything's going to come of it. I mean, these people weren't harassing her. It wasn't harassment. It was an unfortunate incident, and it's not really anybody's fault. It's just something that happened. Tanya, they took all 14 of her pictures and made a whole new rental agreement and then posted it on Facebook Marketplace. She told me, and who knows where else. Oh my God. I've seen those things on Facebook Marketplace where it shows like a house for rent. That's crazy. Everything's a scam these days. And the person is using Zelle to steal deposits from people to get this $400 a pop. Oh my God. Oh my God. Brian, how is Jeff currently feeling about me after Jeremy texted him earlier today explaining why he had to cancel our band practice. I don't think it's changed the way that he feels about you. May have been disappointed that the practice was canceled, but may still think highly of you. May find you to be smart, intelligent, grounded, stable, creative, and like well-functioning, successful. But may have been disappointed that you guys had to cancel. 9 lives, the energy between MS and KS. Energy is okay. I don't know what kind of a relationship these people have, but it looks like it's well functioning right now. 4 of Wands could even be like taking it to the next level. 9 of Wands feeling relief around the situation. I'm going to say that for right now, things seem to be functioning well. Artisha, messages for the next 24. You have a new journey that begins and may be successful around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you set boundaries and you express your wants and needs around both personal and professional relationships. You have the world at your feet. Red, why is DE popping up? It's been years. Seems to be feeling nostalgic for the past. Something recently may have been very disappointing, and they're feeling nostalgic for the past. Tanya, private interest, 1 bedroom, $1,100 a month, utilities paid, pet friendly. People are jumping all over it. Oh yeah, $1,100 a month. Utilities paid, $1,100. Like, where do you go for that? Lally, love for Gemini season. It looks a little bit slow. Nothing bad is happening. It just maybe that not much is happening. If you're currently with someone, your relationship will just be average. Like everything is okay, nothing super exciting. If you're not with anyone, there just may not be all that much happening. Could have a water sign come in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you're not with anyone, life is moving forward, but it's slow and steady wins the race. Adonis, what's with V kissing me out of nowhere the last time we spoke? Like a week or so. I asked why they did it, and I got because you like it with a question mark. Well, because they wanted to and they want more. Like, they're looking to like have that connection, but they just don't want to admit it. It wasn't about you. It was about them. They wanted to do it. Nice try. Nice fucking try. T-Vet, how will it go if I send JD a text? It may be slow. It may be slow to respond, but the conversation should be okay. Like, you're feeling relief around it. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't. Divine growth. Would Alvaro and I make good friends? I feel like we're supposed to be friends, but someone came between us. Almost like she took my place. You could be friends. I mean, there's happiness here. Things look a little bit out of balance. 6 and 3 of Pentacles are in reverse. As far as like you're supposed to be friends, you're not really supposed to be friends with anyone or supposed to be in a relationship with anyone. It's really who you decide to be friends with. It's not like a divine guidance thing. Like, you have to choose who your friends are. You have potential to be. And on the same token, somebody can't steal from you what's supposed to be. You know what I mean? Like, if you decide, hey, I want to be friends with this person, and somebody else gets in the way, it's like then the connection between you and that person wasn't strong enough. Because why can't you be friends? Like you don't like. There's no amount of friends that you can't just have like only 3 friends. You know what I mean? So it's like it's about having choices and the opportunity. It's not that it's destined. So it's not that you're supposed to be friends with someone and somebody else stop that. It's like it's a choice. So if somebody else got in the way, it was because the other person chose that, and vice versa. So you could be friends, yeah, yeah. You know, it's like, and I hate when people say this, but it's really true. Not making a decision is making a decision. I do that. I know I do that. I don't make a decision to do something and then I wind up being stuck and stagnant and then I'm mad at myself for not making a decision. But not making the decision has made the decision. Anyway. Um Lolly, love for cancer season, my birthday season. Could have a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Listen to your intuition and don't be afraid to lay down the law, set boundaries. New beginnings are on the horizon, but that may be sometime between now and the end of the summer. May not necessarily be just in Cancer season. A wish comes true. Explore your options. You also could have a Taurus come in. Imbalance is like one person is feeling like one person is doing all the work and the other person isn't. Like, say for example, you're friends with somebody, but you call them 5 times a week and they barely respond. That's imbalance. Or one person feels like, hey, we're a soulmate connection, and the other person is like not even thinking, like they don't even think that we have a connection. You're just like an acquaintance. That would be like an out of balance relationship. Kara, will UWE offer me a scholarship other than the $1,000 discount? You have potential, but it's a little slim. You have about a 33% chance, yes. I would apply for everything that you can apply for and see what happens. Because why not, right? Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? That's it? Okay, then I'll wrap it up and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Um, Tomorrow after I drop Avery off, because you know why? I have an appointment, I think at 12:30. So I have to leave here at like 12. So I'll come on in the morning. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you guys later. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.